Alright, here we go. Another video. I'm going to start by taking the air filter cover off and then removing the air filter here. Blow off all the excess dirt that could fall inside the carburetor. This is something I normally do before ripping off any carburetor, something on the outside so none of that falls in. 2 8mm screws or nuts to remove the air filter housing. Sorry if you hear thunder, it's storming here. So we're just going to keep cleaning it off. Don't let any of that debris fall inside the engine or carburetor. Sorry for the background noise. Flush the fuel tank here. I move pretty quick here, so I talk pretty fast because I'm moving out a lot of equipment. As you can see in the background, all that equipment that is already knocked out. So I blow the tank out. These chainsaws get a lot of debris on them, so I just blow that out nicely. Remove the choke linkage and then the wire. You see how easy that wire fell off? Well, that control piece, I'm actually replacing that because that wire keeps falling off. Now we're going to remove the throttle linkage. It simply just snaps into place, nothing crazy. So you just use a screwdriver, pop it off, and it kind of snakes through the throttle lever. It's loud lightning. Then you can slide the carb off, remove the fuel line, and boom, that easy. Carburetor's off. Here's the new part number, new carburetor. So just gonna throw that bad boy back on there. And make sure you have it the right direction. Reinstall the those guides there in the tank vent as well. Make sure those are all in line so you can adjust the carburetor. If they're not in line, you won't be able to stick a screwdriver through there. And then I'm getting a tool here to remove or to reinstall the like the fuel line and everything. There you go, small set of pliers, boom, slide that in place. Here's the part number for this control piece that's worn out just from the wire. It keeps falling off. It's a pretty cheap part, so I just replace it. I'm sure you can put glue or something in there, but to make the wire hold better, but I don't. Make sure you lift this lever here. You see that brass lever? And make sure you lift that up before you slide that control in, or it will not shut off. Then see how the wire is kind of hard to press on? See, now it's not coming off. So he was having an issue with the machine not shutting off and that wire kept coming off, so we fixed that for him. There we go. We're going to slide this linkage into place. I can't really see when I'm making these videos just because the camera is right in front of me. So sacrifice I make for making videos, but it's for you guys, to help you guys on servicing your own equipment. So once you get this snaked into place, it'll just snap back in, squeeze the trigger, and then it'll expose that claw piece, and then you just stick a screwdriver in there or something and lock it into place. Sometimes you could do it with the pliers like I'm trying to, but this one is actually not too worn, so it's kind of stiff. But a screwdriver, boom, pop that bad boy in place. Put the choke linkage back in, turn the choke lever to align it, and then boom, it just hooks right in. And that's pretty much it. Put the air filter cover back on, or air filter housing back on, and then replace the air filter, of course. So the 2 8mm nuts. Again, there's a thunderstorm going on, so it's kind of loud. Alright, here's the new air filter. Remember, always replace the air filter and fuel filter when you replace the carburetor. Here's the part number for that. It's that 1123-120 part number. All Stihl part numbers are pretty much 11 digits, so keep that in mind. So it's usually 4 numbers, 3 numbers, and then 4 more numbers. Here we're removing the fuel filter to replace the fuel filter. And I use these hemostats because they can reach far in without having to expand and to be able to grab it. So hemostats, these things have paid for themselves a million times. So yeah, fuel filter, boom, off, new one on, stuff that bad boy back in there. Again, it's like messing with me being the camera being right my way, so it makes things more complicated, but again, it's all good. Canned fuel as usual because it has a longer shelf life, 0 ethanol, added stabilizer, 50 to 1, high octane. I mean, it's just good stuff, but it's a little pricey. You know, it's like $9, $8 or $9 a can, you know, and that's about 1/4 of a gallon, I want to say. So I think it's about 1 quart, so 4 quarts in a gallon. So yeah, it adds up, but it's definitely worth running in your chainsaws. All the other equipment, not so much, but chainsaws in particular, definitely need it. Cover back on, and that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.